Hello everyone, welcome to this video. I just want to do a short video about some information that's come to hand, and I think it's important that we talk about someone. Some people hate him, some people like him. Tommy Robinson. The leftists, Antifa, some religious groups hate his guts and would wish he would go away and die. But there are many people on the right who believe in truth and justice, are on his side and support the truth that he speaks. He went to Denmark recently and got an award from the government of Denmark for freedom of speech, and well done for Tommy for gaining that, because he speaks from the heart. But something's come to light recently that I think is important for me to tell you about. So Tommy Robinson was in Center Parcs, a holiday resort with his kids, having a good time. It's a place where you can go cycling, you can see children events, parties, go disco dancing, have drinks, go to the cinema, go to the theatre, go on rides and have a good time. Obviously there's hotels there you can stay, you can have nice meals and that sort of thing. It's a lovely place to go to here in the UK. Anyway, it turns out that an alleged paedophile has groped one of his children's arse. The child pointed the guy out. Tommy Robinson went up to the guy, said, "Did you do this?" He said, "Yes, I've done it by accident." Tommy Robinson didn't believe that, neither do I, and I think most people wouldn't believe that. He apprehended him. There was a bit of a scuffle. Maybe the guy got his nose busted, I don't know. Police came, arrested Tommy Robinson for GBH assault. Didn't arrest the alleged paedophile for what he's done. When Tommy Robinson was arrested, they said the police was worried that he might dox the guy who done it and put him on the internet. I'm really disappointed in you, the police force. I have always had the greatest of respect for the police, but in this instance I think you're completely wrong. I think you're completely off your head as well. That an alleged paedophile has touched a child in an inappropriate way and you haven't arrested him. You haven't even taken his phone to see what's on there that might be inappropriate. There may be things on there that you certainly would want to arrest him on. Apparently the guy, I won't call him a gentleman because he's an asshole as far as I'm concerned, was with two other men as well. Wasn't there with a family, which seems odd in a family resort to me. Anyway, what's been reported in the media is that Tom Robinson's beat someone up, pretty much biased, lies by, the BBC is supposed to be impartial and tell you both sides of the story and tell the facts. They have a charter where they're supposed to tell the truth, but they haven't done here. You've got the likes of Sky News, The Telegraph, Mirror, Sun, all telling you lies. I believe in the truth, speaking the truth, being honest about the truth, and I am starting to wonder where the hell the police is going now. Is it part of the arm of the government that just want to shut Tommy up? You're talking about other activists such as Paul Golding in Britain First. He's been harassed by the police. I think the general feeling, the general public do not think the police have the public's interests at heart. And I'm seriously starting to wonder, are our rights being curtailed by the government? Is democracy dead? Is freedom of speech dead? You can't even go on Facebook and report the truth about Tom Robinson because you'll have your account deleted. And yet if you want to talk about how bad Tommy Robinson is, how a horrible person he is, your post will stay up and be live and will not be deleted. Tell me some at Facebook. Is that what you think is fair and open? And in regards to why Tommy Robinson was taken on Facebook, you can't even show evidence to prove why he was taken down. All you say is he broke your terms and conditions. Well, tell the world why. Show us why. Stop being leftist, globalist elites, pandering to those in Silicon Valley, and shutting down people on the right who believe in being real human beings. It's not evil to want to limit immigration. It's not evil to want to keep an eye on who comes into your country. But you bleeding heart liberals, all you want to do is silence people who tell the truth. You know, the likes of Alex Jones, Paul Golding, Tom Robson, even Katie Hopkins. She's recently had her Twitter account turned off and banned. Now, I don't know if she's got that back yet or if you will ever get it back. But just because someone says something that you don't agree with, you don't like, doesn't mean they don't have a right to voice their opinion. If you stop people having a voice, then they go underground. This is how you get terrorists. This is how you get activists who don't do good things. Because when you start silencing people, there's only one avenue left for them, and that's violence. So I just wanted to do a video. I'll put a link in the description box going to Tommy Robinson's video. Please watch it, guys. It's really infuriates and makes your blood boil. It makes you hate the police. And listen, police, I know some ex-police force officers have said they're not happy with what direction the police are going. And some people, even Tom Robinson himself, has said, oh, it's not the police that are victimising him, it's the higher-ups. I'm not convinced on that. I have to be honest with you. When I see the General Bobby on the street, and you watch that video, and other videos, you know, like when he was arrested the first time, obviously, and then the second time, I'm not convinced that the recruitment criteria is people on the right. For example, if you belong or have ever belonged to the BNP, you cannot apply to become a police officer. Now, I'm not saying the BNP is a good organisation, but what I'm saying is you should have the freedom to belong to any political party you want to belong to and have any opinion you want to. But the police don't want you to join. Now, I am not a racist before anyone out there starts thinking I am. I'm not. I've had interracial relationships, so you can't say I'm racist, okay? Let's just stop that right here and now. But I'm starting to wonder where the police are going, and where people are being victimised. Now, will we find ourselves in a couple of years down the road thinking the police is the thought police, the KGB, the police of communist China, the police of Nazi Germany, the Gestapo, where are we going with this? Because I think a civil war will come. There'll be, civil unrest to a point where there will be a civil war. I'm convinced of that will happen. It might not happen in my lifetime. It may not happen in this century. But I'm sure it will come at some point. Anyway, I'll put a link in the description box to Tommy Robinson's video. Please go and watch it. And let me know your thoughts in the comments. What you're thinking, what your thoughts are. What do you think is going to happen in the future? It's a sad day for democracy. What's happening with Tommy and Paul Golding and other activists. I just fear for the future that this country holds. And my personal advice to Tommy is just leave the country. Take your family. Be somewhere safe. Go to America if you can. If you can't, go somewhere else. I'm sure Russia would be happy to help you. Because ultimately, you care about your kids, don't you? Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.